All right. What's up, meme lord? Let's see how long this lasts. Hopefully my webcam stays put. Stays in space today. What's up, Pennywise? Everyone else joining and will be joining or listening later. Thank you all for watching. Love ya. Tonight's video or live stream, I should say, is called Telling Stories. We're gonna tell some stories, man. I've been kind of chilling out at work and thinking about the past, thinking about just old shit that made me laugh, while I was working, and I'm like, you guys, these are stories and memories and stuff that you would love to hear. I'm sure, coming from, such a crazy family, that has been on YouTube for so many years. It's the reason that we're all here. Am I right? The whole family mentality and also just dynamic. Angry grandpa, kid behind a camera, and the cast. The rest. And the the stories go long before Angry Grandpa. These stories that I have inside my head and shit, would go on to sometimes flesh out videos for Angry Grandpa. Grandpa ruining Christmas wasn't the first time on YouTube. That wasn't the first time that Grandpa ruined Christmas. And yeah, man, I just love having these crazy memories and stories and you know, this past that I can, that I can share with all of you that you all want to hear. So awesome, man. We're gonna give all you guys a shout out right now or in a couple minutes. But first, what was that? Did you hear that? Yeah. So she heard that too. Okay. Random bells going off over here, man. I don't know. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Remember that? It's a Wonderful Life. That was Dad's favorite thing. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. I don't even want to think about that shit right now. Because also in telling stories, Isaac, you gotta bring up this toad, this meatball. He has been telling some crazy ass stories on Twitter that I already see you guys are already in here about. That you know what? I might as well go ahead and address it, man, since we're all here. Hold on, live. We're gonna share it. There's a lot of talk going on about Sir Douglas right now. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Love you, Dougie. Hope all is well with you, man. Whether you're watching now live or whether you be watching later or whatnot. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Dougie, guys. Like, we're hearing a lot of crap. Go ahead and bust it off right now. Apparently, Fatty is saying that Dougie is in the hospital. Um, I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen Michael or Bridget post anything. Um, I've talked to family, and I don't know. Or I've reached out to family. I don't know. You know what I mean? And even if I did know, I wouldn't say. You know what I mean? Because Isaac's acting like he is on to something that doesn't nobody else know, that I don't know. And apparently nobody seems to know but him, and he's really relishing in that fact. And I just hope to God that he's not fucking telling the truth. Honestly, we love you, Dougie. Uh, you've had my back for a long time. You suffered quite a bit of wrath, in defending me. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate that. It took a lot to stand up and do what was right. You know what I mean? And tell the truth. In front of millions of people. The way he did whenever he came forward and told you all that, that I didn't hit Bridget, that he was there that night, and he suffered a lot from it, he went along with it, and I won't forget it, guys. I'll never forget it, dude. Dougie, I love you, man. And and yeah, you're a fucking fighter. I don't believe a damn thing Isaac says. Like I say, if it was raining, if Isaac said it was raining outside, I would have to go look. I'd have to go look my damn self. I can hear it beating off a tin roof, beating off. I can hear it pelting off of a tin roof. I'd still have to go look. Isaac could say, "I shit my pants, Charlie," and I could smell shit. emanating from his large trousers, his oversized trousers. I could smell doo-doo stew. You know what I mean? I would literally have to damn pull his pants back like a fucking big old damn toddler and take a look because he could be lying. He could have just farted. You know, screw what he says. You know what I mean? Just like he said what the other day that what's that girl? His internet girlfriend is pregnant. I can't. This is Isaac and his stories now, guys. Shit. But he said that his internet girlfriend was pregnant. And I'm like, well, how the fuck does that? Or you never even met the chick? Like, obviously, with another dude, obviously, they don't have that type of relationship that Isaac claimed that they did. Who remembers that? Who remembers when Isaac, was volunteering to send his children to go to this girl's house? Holy shit. Quata Puta Mata says Mike did indirectly tweet about Doug. I'm like, what the thing about Michael is that you don't never know what's real, what's not with Michael. Michael's always like bad news, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Check this out. Okay. My phone's acting up right now. Michael's always like, blah, 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 bad news, pray, yada, yada. He says lots of bad news going on right now. But that could be Michael. Michael is just all, but who knows? Like, I don't know, bro. Michael has not confirmed that there's anything wrong with Dougie whatsoever. I'm looking at his tweets. I'm looking at him talk about Brooklyn pizza. I'm looking at him ask someone else what is up. I'm looking at him saying not vlog. Somebody asked Michael, "Are you okay?" Michael says it's non-vlog related. So if it was about Dougie, it would obviously be vlog related. You know what I mean? I don't know. If it is true, apparently Michael, he's being coy about it. He's not telling anybody, and Isaac is the only one that is, either telling the truth or he's swimming, in those gray waters that he likes to swim in, you know, just to rile people up emotionally, you know. Ace Man says if there was something wrong, they would be making fun of him. Well, Isaac is making fun of Doug right now, guys. Like, I mean, look, he's showing, I don't want to show it. I really honestly don't want to damn share that fucker's Twitter, what he's been saying about Dougie and shit right now, because honestly, it's damn, it's just his tricks, dude. Once again, it's him, profiting and off of other people's misery, a family's private concerns, if that's the case. Should it be the case? And it's sad, I guess it's come to this point. Like, if that were true, it's sad that it's come to this point. You know what I mean? That Isaac is the mouthpiece for Angry Grandpa now. Any big news like that, we hear from Isaac first, and it's got to be him making fun. By the way, what up, Nikki Bree? Miss Cotty Wample in the house, Lazy Bum, Ace Man. Thank you guys for moderating for me tonight. 132 people joining to listen to some stories on a Friday night. I'm thankful for all you guys joining. Let's go ahead and shout off some names, man. Meme Lord 1999, Pennywise, Chrissy, Nene. Much love to you guys right there. Rocking the tools. We might need them tonight, depending on what happens, because me, no filter. I'm all about telling the truth, keeping it real when I have to and when I can, and that I always will. You know what I mean? And who knows what'll pop off tonight, with Isaac, currently live running his mouth via Twitter. I don't know. It depends. Like I say, man, like, I don't know. I kind of, when I first heard about it, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Dougie's in the hospital. Like, whatever. I don't believe that shit. And I'm sending messages and shit, and I still not seeing anything from him, And I don't know. Like I say, it's a private matter. If I did know, I would, not be at liberty to say. You know what I mean? I guess Isaac is the gatekeeper, of all information relating to, kid behind a camera and family. You know, that's what we're according to Isaac. Yeah. Classic toast. What is up? Roddy Strong, Phil, Mr. Mojo Rising, Tyler, Lorraine Davidson, Tommy J, Slime 2, Tessa Black. What up, Slime? Julie Moon's Room. Much love to you. Holly D, Orlando Rodriguez, Quata Puta Matas, LMR, Slime, Big Bambino, and Zimdog. What's up, Andog? Much love to you and the family right there. Respect to you. And as a follower and supporter of all of us, that she loves the whole family and shit. And yeah, I really appreciate the fact, that she still follows me despite the fact that she's been blocked by Michael on multiple accounts, probably. She'll just make another one to follow Michael neither. She don't buy into the bullshit. She don't say, hey, Michael, why, blah, blah, blah. She'll just make another one and be like, yeah, I love you guys. Michael the blocker, she'll make another one. Yeah, I love you guys. You know what I mean? And hey, man, she loves me, and I appreciate that. I love the love, and I give it all back 10 times, man. Thank you so much, Ann, for always being a friend and follower and supporter, and friend. Like I say, once again, friend most of all, man. Mr. Mojo, Big Roy, Sammy Barons. I'm seeing some super chats I'm missing here. Oops. David Falls, what's up, brother? Says good to catch you live, Charlie. You're doing great, buddy. Thank you, man. I feel like I'm doing great, man. Like I feel like, you know, my mentality is so much healthier, you know what I mean? Like I'm not caught up into all the bullshit, you know what I mean? Like Isaac has tried to suck me into this whole thing with Doug or whatever, I've not bought into it. They tried their best to manipulate our mods against each other the same way that they did Doug's mods. Shout out to Hot Lips, right there. She was like Doug's best friend for like what 7 years, and then she turned on Doug like a month and a half ago, for guest mob, and she's still on my Twitter talking shit. After I've blocked her, still commenting on tweets from a month and a half ago, uh, uh, because that's what Isaac wants her doing. Lazy Bum, much love to you, brother. Says let's keep the super chats going. I appreciate that. And boom, what do you know? There you go, right there, Papa Jack. So still want to see that diamond on Erica's finger. Hell yeah, man. Me too. I swear to God, I am. She is such a wonderful. Oh, that's Lenny. She is such a wonderful woman. You know what I mean? That I gotta lock it down. How's that Beyonce say? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Yeah, man. And I just see Erica. I'll look at her working. Because like we're not necessarily in the same areas. But I can still see her, from across the plant doing her thing and whatnot. And I swear to God, I just watch her hustle bustle sometimes and do her thing, and she won't even know I'm looking. I'm seeing her, and I'm just like, this woman right here, she is a fucking like she's a fighter, she's a warrior, she's a lioness, she's a saint, a sweetheart. You know what I mean? She's all of that shit, and I'm just like the luckiest man in the world to have found her, or for her to have found me and said, hey, come here. I'm taking you away from all that bullshit. Cut my hat backward, I guess. Said taking you away from all that bullshit, I won't forget, yeah, the first time that me and Erica actually truly met. I'm not talking about, uh the memorial, dad memorial. Not talking about that, man. I'm referring to whenever she picked me up from the hotel and we actually got to talk, on a more personal level, and got to, yeah, other than the whole, yeah, grandpa was this, we loved him. And, I tried to keep the memorial about grandpa, it wasn't, it would have been pretty tacky of me. I did call Erica a pretty lady, but it would have been kind of tacky of me to sit there and try to hit on fans at grandpa's memorial, so I pretty much kept it about grandpa, tried to, keep it somewhat vlog related, let people have a say, what they wanted to say, and I tried to be nice and meet everybody, you know what I mean? Um, and then Erica would go her separate way. She'd move back up to not move back, but she'd come back up to North Carolina, go back to working at Fats, double shifts and spending her nights, damn eating ramen noodles and whatever she can, steal from, not steal or whatever, any of the takebacks from Fats, watching Kid Behind a Camera and Angry Grandpa. Just cut myself and licked it. And Charlie Chell, watching the family, and that's what she did, and yeah, man, she saw what was going down, and that's where I got to say thank you. I hate to say, I don't want to say thank you, honestly, for Michael doxing my daughter. That time that the right after Dad passed, and we briefly got along. You know what I mean? And until I got drunk and started talking shit. It's true, I got upset that Michael was, going to start working with Tina in the vlogs again after she had, admitted to, trying to physically, to purposely injure Dad and stuff. I figured that we can do better without her. Michael felt otherwise, and I couldn't take it, and me, when it came to me and stress, when I was an active alcoholic, I ran straight to the bottle. I really didn't need a reason or excuse, but to have one was to be drinking, and that's what I did. I got drunk, and then I told Michael go fuck himself, talk some shit online, and then boom. Next thing you know, Michael and Isaac doxed, my hotel room. They doxed my daughter's information. They doxed her mother's information because remember, guys, at the time, I was I was talking to my kid. We were repairing that bridge back in early 2018, and that's why I don't say thank you for this, because it really ripped a lot away from not only me but also my daughter. Also Michael's own niece. Um, uh, our relationship was taken away because of outside interference, because of the weirdos messaging and shit. And Erica was one of the people that actually saw, Michael dox my information, dox my daughter's information, saw me sharing the screenshots between my ex and Michael, how Michael contacted my ex and told her, I'm sorry, I don't know how people got your information, but they found out and you're going to be contacted, and I'm sorry that blah, 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 blah. And Erica was like, okay, boom. That's it. I know for a fact. I know all I need to know now. And she was ready to come fucking get me. Boom. And I was on my last leg, guys. If you remember, I did a video, under a bridge or something, acting like I had nowhere to go because, like, Mary's place, what's up, witch assist? Thank you for joining us. And you guys remember, like, they were closing in on where I was at. And I even tried to do a video of me under a bridge talking about they found out where I was at because they actually found out the hotel next to where I was at. That's how bad it got, guys. And you were all there for it. You were all there to see me, just get pushed to my brink and beyond. Holy shit. Aaron Barlow, thank you so much. Says, keep on keeping, brother. I definitely will, man. That's why I say Isaac, he oh my God, he thinks that, like, I don't know. He tries to make people think right now that, like, my support is down, that it's the lowest it's ever been. And here we are, a couple hundred people watching live again. Boom. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Dropping some bones in the super chat. And yeah, I mean, it's like, if you couldn't take me down back when I was at my weakest, at my lowest, because remember, I was at my lowest, at my weakest one point. Slime Boss says, where's the stories? These are the stories. These are the stories, bro. Telling you about how Erica picked me up. how she saw the doxing, and how I had to go under a bridge and do a video because I was afraid that they were going to find out exactly where I was at. I went under a bridge. Who remembers the bridge? Shit. And Erica was like, "Yo, I'm coming. I got you. Where are you at?" And I remember I was like, "Yeah, like I'd asked her. I was like, "Are you sure? Do you have any kids that are that or baby daddies? Anything that Isaac and them can contact and try to manipulate and try to trigger emotionally? None. No, she's good. I mean, like job, all this. Like, I mean, I let Erica know straight up front that that she was going to be facing some serious heat. And taking me on, bringing me in. And she did. She didn't care. She said, "I don't care. That's good. That's good. Let them. What can they do about this? What can they do about that?" And I said, okay. I said, all right. Like I didn't know whether Erica was really like Isaac was bragging earlier. Erica was guest mob when she picked up Charlie. Like I didn't know if Erica was an aide or not. As far as I knew, she could have been a plant. She could have been a mole. Michael and them could have paid this woman a little bit of money to come pick me up and then say I raped her or something. Say that there was an SA going on. You know how tricky and how dicey and how every situation looked to me. I almost couldn't trust anybody. And that's the way they wanted it. They very easily could have manipulated and paid somebody off to damn pick me up from the bus station and then said I did something to him or something. I didn't know. Y'all know what I mean? But I put that faith and that trust into Erica. I remember she pulled up, dude. I was in the worst freaking hotel that I've ever been in, man. I would not doubt that there was fucking mites in it, man. It was only $35 a night. I didn't need to show ID. That's why I kind of felt like I was safe with where I was at. Straight across the street from Lexington Hospital. Go ahead if you want to look it up yourself. Lexington Memorial Hospital in West Columbia. Right across 26. Here's the hospital right across, and it was like the best value or something. It's the cheapest one. There's two hotels right there. One's a nice kind of nice one, and it's big, and then there's a little dumpster right next to it, and I was staying in that dumpster. Tommy R says I used to troll her. Who'd you used to troll, Erica? Erica, she does have some people that yeah, she has turned trolls and other haters and shit. That because of Erica have seen that I'm not that bad of a person. Oh God, we got Crab Man in the house. Cut it out, Crab Man. But yeah, man, Erica, she even tries to be nice to Crabman. Told him like, yeah, I don't like the way Charlie calls you Crabman. Like Erica doesn't like it when I call him Crabman. Like right now, she doesn't like me calling him Crabman. But I'm my own man. Sometimes, but she understands that Crabman like deserves it when he comes in and he says shit like, what's he saying here? Oh, you better stop your BS with Isaac because I'm in touch with piggybackers. And he will get an interview with your ex-boyfriend, Joey Barnes, and all will be told again. That's a story. Holy shit. Raise your hand if you remember whenever Isaac did a video trying to say that I was gay. And he did a video with my underage boyfriend from PlayStation Network. Oh my God. Oh God. And turns out it was just Joey Barnes fucker. I didn't know piggybackers was still in the picture. Like it's so crazy. Like all these low level fucking channels that Michael and Isaac try to prop up to get their word out because Michael can't really necessarily say it on his channel. Because as far as Michael's concerned, or as far as Michael's fans are concerned, we like Charlie. Who saw the video? This recent video, I'm raising my hand. Who saw the video? Michael posted using my face as the thumbnail, and it said "my brother." And I'm wondering why the hell did he use me in his thumbnail, my brother? Why did he try to clickbait his own community with my brother? You know, with me, Charlie Chill, the irrelevant, the hated, the SA machine. You know, and then I found out it's because one of the fans in the video actually said that they like me. They were like, yo, we like Charlie Chill. He's like, no, we don't. I don't know who more. I think he's like, I don't know who Graham is. Yeah, I don't like Keemstar. And then he said, we like Charlie. That's what the guy said, ain't it? So that's why Michael was kind of, you know, clickbaiting. He was fishing. Big Roy 38 says, RIP the ultimate outsider. Scott Hall, guys, can we have a moment of silence for my, like the greatest wrestling legend living, man? Fucking the hugest influence on me when it came to wrestling. Like nobody made fucking wrestling cooler. Anyway, hold on. Let's go ahead and take a moment for Scott Hall. Yeah, man. Scott Hall, bro. The Outsiders, NWO. He was the one that made Monday Night War. Honestly, before Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and the NWO, before they came along, like wrestling was, really Saturday morning. It was cartoony. It was breakfast cereal. It was superhero versus super villain. You know what I mean? And it was very cartoony. It was very, you know, far fetched. It wasn't believable. It was something that the kids took with their Flintstone vitamins, you know. And I mean, there was just no real, it was there. I don't know. At a time where it was supposed to be more real, you know what I mean? Like these, and this is back in like the '80s instead of early '90s, late early '90s. Late '80s, early '90s. And they were still taking real shots on each other. Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson. You know what I mean? Who else? Fucking oh my god, damn Dean Malenko. Fucking the heavy hitters, man. Fucking Tully Blanchard, man. Blackjack Mulligan was probably still wrestling at the time, man. These fuckers were really wrestling and shit. But the draw in wrestling, the biggest draw in wrestling was this cartoony shit, on WCW or not, and not just WCW at the time, but like WWF. They were the major, brand until Ted Turner would form WCW. And man, but they were all dressed in their weird cartoony, outfits and get up, and then Scott Hall shows up, in jeans, streetwear, street gear, and it was just the coolest, dude. I don't know, man. There's just so much you could say about him, dude. And the fact, Scott Hall, man, I relate to Scott Hall so much, because he dealt with alcoholism and drug abuse. All his life, man, he was sitting on top. Can you imagine the parties and the level of partying and the level of drugs and alcohol, the quality and the intake that Scott Hall experienced, man, that he indulged in? And I can, and it took a toll on his life. Like he would go on to wrestle, drunk. He's got, unfortunately, he's got like embarrassing clips of him drunk in the ring, puking in the ring, and stuff like that. And uh, he was down. He was all the way down. He went from up here to, nobody wanted to work with him. Nobody wanted his shit whatsoever. And he came back, man. He fought back from that shit, and became, came back a better man, a stronger man, and showed the true strength in Scott Hall beyond the wrestler. What the man, what the man can do, when facing his own demons. And man, I got to tell you, bro, like I'm right there with him, man. I'm showing myself just what all I can do, facing my demons as well, man. Here I am. I'm coming up on 2 years sober. No alcohol, no drugs, maybe a little reefer here and there, yada yada. But I mean, come on, man. That's neither here nor there, Uh, but yeah, and I've stayed clean and I've stayed, you know, sane. You haven't seen a Charlie meltdown. I haven't gone crazy and ran my mouth and said unforgivable shit and shown my ass. I haven't woke up the next morning and you're just like, oh, what did I say? What did I do? What did I ruin? You know what I mean? I've been on a streak here. I've been streaking in a way that y'all haven't seen before. you know? I've been on this positive streak, bro, and it's been doing me well, man. I've been showing myself just how great life can be. Clean and sober. I remember there was a time where I would dread going sober for the night, going home without any booze. Slime boss says, I'm about to roll up. Come on, roll on up. Oh, but I say, come on, roll on up then. Anybody around you want to hang out? Whatever. Come on, come chill. I'm just chilling. But yeah, man. I mean, I could tell you guys some stories, man. I can tell you some stories that'll make y'all say, shit, damn, Charlie, what the fuck? Why didn't you stop drinking then? And it was like my dude Pennywise told me while we were live in Dago's live stream. Shout out to Dago Dad. I don't know where Dago Dad is, but hopefully he's doing well. And shout out to him. And yeah, just like Pennywise said in Dago's stream, he said that, users tend to have their Dago Dad. Oh, okay, wrong one. Uh, uh, I'm not looking at that. I don't believe that shit. Like Isaac is trying really hard. Let's take a look here. There ain't no way. What was I gonna say? Actually, fuck that. I'm going back to my story. Yeah. Pennywise said, that with all active users and addicts, that they're not all, I shouldn't say that. I should say that within the, the rehabilitation community, people that actively seek to get better and to find help and to rid themselves of the toxic chemicals, the poisons of drugs and alcohol. Let's not make no mistakes about it. It's all poison. You know what I mean? Look at somebody that's been on dope or has been drinking for 10, 20 plus years, they look like an open grave. Like it does not look like they've aged well, and that's because it's poison. It's toxic shit, you know what I mean, that you are ingesting and putting into your body, and that is pumping your liver, is pumping through your liver and other organs. You are what you consume, you know. And hopefully you all can see that I am like at the healthiest that I've ever been, man. I've been on a diet, dude. I'm down to 185. Actually, I pumped up to like 187 or something. But I mean, look at me, guys. I mean, like the freaking I feel great. I feel like I look great. I'm damn I don't sweat when I eat no more. I don't huff and puff when I jog to the car in the morning. And I gotta say, that it's a product of healthy living. No way around it. You know what I mean? You can't, like I say, you can't lie when it comes to your diseases and your addictions, food, booze, drugs. If you're all doped up on smack or something, you're gonna look like a smackhead. If you're all doped up on snacks, you're gonna look like a little Debbie. You're gonna look like a big Debbie. You're gonna look like a snackhead. Doped up on smack, you're a smackhead. Doped up on snacks, you're a snackhead. You know? And it showed in me because, like, look, bro, I mean, I was 212 pounds. When I weighed myself, and I'm not talking any trash on anybody that's overweight or whatnot, do you? I was kind of comfortable in myself for a while. I was like, you know what? I'm fat. I'm happy with it. I like going out and eating what I want to eat. You know what I mean? And I've got and not having to worry about looking good for who. I've got a woman that I love. I'm not out here looking for anything else. You know what I mean? And that was my mentality, and I was cool with it. 550's a snack head. Yeah, snack heads. Smack heads and snack heads. You can definitely tell. Look at Isaac and say he's not a snack head. Look at Michael and say he's not a snack and a half. Classic toast right there says, woke up this morning, took a cold shower, ate, ran for a bit. Please, people, if you're struggling, get out of your comfort zone. I'm telling you, because that comfort zone can quickly become a rut. Turn into your casket, into your coffin, guys. I'm telling you, man, I hate that I spent my damn 20s and 30s, a lush, always boozed out of my brain and ruining every little opportunity that comes my way, that came my way. You know, ever since I was old enough to drink, man, I was out there getting fucking drunk and starting shit, fighting, whether it was with family or strangers. You know, got stories to tell, man. I told y'all, man, that one I won't forget it. It was a Halloween night. I'm sure Michael's listening to this right now because he's always listening and he's always following and shit. Michael, do you remember? Actually, it was like the week before Halloween at the Oasis in James Island. Uh, Michael had made friends with a band that was playing there called Steve Hit Mike. As a lot of you would know, following Michael in our past and shit, and like the videos, there was back in Michael's golden days, of Trailwood, whenever he was still really rooted to what, he was connected to his roots still, um, he would use Steve Hit Mike music, because it was free. They wouldn't copyright him, and he knew him and he liked him. They liked each other and shit. And he would have Steve Hit Mike music playing in Grandpa videos and shit, when we were all living at our filthiest, and y'all loved it, and I loved it too. It was very visceral. It was eye popping, it was relatable, and this band was good. This band, I really enjoyed Steve Hit Mike. I even listened to some Jeff Riddle the other day. I really wish that the guy had did, more with his career, because he was such a talent, is such a talent, but he just couldn't get out of his demons, dude. Like Jeff Riddle, you thought that I was a lush, that I was a booze hound, man. Jeff, lived three sheets to the wind, man. Like he lived his music, he wasn't one of these fake fucks. Like he wrote about what he lived and what he saw, and that's why I relate when a lot of you relate so fucking much, man. And I was so happy to go to the damn show, guys. We actually went to a live show. It was a house show at a place called the Oasis. It's not even the Oasis anymore. They've done changed the name of it. But it was the Oasis on James Island or John's Island. I think it was James Island. And maybe John's Island. I think James Island was nicer. And and we went out there. Me, Michael. I took Michael and our cousin Jessica to the show, which was kind of a drag, dude, because Michael and Jessica, they didn't drink. They were straight edge as you have it. And we showed up at like fucking 7 o'clock that evening, dude. It was like the craziest fucking shit ever. Oh my god, guys. Oh god, guys. Oh my god. Whenever you go out to the club or you don't show up until late. It's like it doesn't really start popping off until 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 maybe even. You know what I mean? Slime 2 says brave the wolves, motherfucking. I was thinking myself, bro. I definitely braved the wolves. Like I said, Michael and them, they threw me to the wolves. And man, I came back leading the pack. Have I not? 214 people here watching. Thank you all so very much. Listening and following. This isn't just about, you know, drama and shit like that. You just love coming in and listening to my stories. And if it just I hate that, that my life is intertwined with so much drama. You know what I mean? But that's what's been put upon me, and I'm going to face it head on, all these accusations and lies and this forced narrative, that unfortunately a lot of you all, bought into earlier on, Disney hadn't aged well. Here we are 5 years later, and you're all looking back like, fuck, really, damn, I can't believe I believed that shit. And I mean, I'm gonna respond. Do I not have a right? Do I not have a right? Like somebody actually sent me a video that I wanted to do a live reaction to. Where's it at? My friend Tryhard sent me a video. Is it Tryhard? No, it wasn't Tryhard. Sorry. Shout out to Tryhard though. Oh, Blue Apple. Michael and Bridget talk about Charlie Till. Right here on Jackson's Room. Shout out to Jackson's Room. I hadn't seen Jackson's Room in a long, long time. I remember he threw me some fat donation money back when I was staying in the hotel. You remember that, Erica? Jackson's Room. It was a kid named Jackson's Room, and he threw me like fucking $700, $800. I was like, holy shit, this kid's dad is gonna whip his ass. Like, damn, but thank you, man, so much. It meant a lot. I might have even got it while I was at Jay's house or whatever. And I went and checked out this guy's videos and stuff, and he's from Australia, I believe it is. I'll go look here in a second, but I believe he was like from Australia, and he had this shed behind his house in which he was recreating McJuggernugget's dark fantasy storyline or something like that. McJuggernuggets had a whole bunch of different storylines and angles and shit going, and this kid Jackson was all by himself, in this shed, recreating and reenacting these damn McJuggernuggets and kid behind a camera and grandpa skits. And like nobody watching, like 2 and 3 people watching. And I'm like, man, like, holy shit. So I started showing this guy some love and shit. And then I guess apparently, like, he, clipped and saved a lot of these clips, of footage of Michael and Bridget just really talking down about me, just really bringing out the worst narratives that they can, for all of you to buy and to run with. And case in point, like this kid, he's only got 141 subscribers. Have a look. Shout out to Jackson's Room, 141 subscribers, but the video has 63,000. Everybody was so interested in this. And I mean, yeah, you can even when you read the comments, a lot of them are misled, and against Charlie, from 4-3 and 2 years ago. And I thought about doing a live reaction to it, but I'm not going to do it tonight. If y'all'd like to see a live reaction video to, this is more Michael and Bridget talk about Charlie Chill. I went to listen to it for about a minute of it, and I'm like, you know what? This might be one of those things, where I may just react live, you know. And for I thought about kind of hanging up like the drama and shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, cause like it gets old and it gets tiresome. You know what I mean? But like whenever it's just constantly thrown at you, like there's really no reason to stop. You know what I mean? Like they love to say, "Oh, we don't talk about Charlie. We don't blah blah blah." But how many times in the last few years has Michael used my face, for clickbait in the thumbnail, how often does Isaac and his people fucking throw digs and talk shit, and run with a certain narrative that they don't want really put out there anymore, apparently, because Michael and Kimberly and them, they have deleted the videos and have pretty much hushed up about it. This last video, that live reaction that I did for you all, I would address the issues as far as Michael having Kimberly and Jennifer accuse me of SA, and I would talk to you about candidly, what happened on that day back in what, 94 or some shit like that, back when we were in 5th grade, when I was in 5th grade. I went candid with you all, and it was very embarrassing for me to do so, and I was cringing over it for days. I'm still a little bit kind of still feel uncomfortable with sharing that with you all, but I did. I wanted the truth to come out, and I wanted you all to hear from me finally with a sober mindset. What exactly went down that day. And I feel like I convinced a lot of you. You know, and I also know that Michael and Kimberly and Jennifer didn't say a fucking word. When I challenged them, I said, "Here's what it is. Prove me wrong." And they, you remember in that same video, Dad would point out the fact that Michael supposedly contacted DSS after I gave Jacob drugs and alcohol. That Michael and Dad contacted DSS and that an investigation was going. Remember that? An investigation was supposed to be going about me, and that when it was found out that I gave Jacob drugs and alcohol, I would be arrested. What happened with that? How come I was not arrested? What happened to the DSS investigation, Michael? So Tommy R says it was pretty obvious you were being honest about it. I mean, I was, being as transparent as I could. And then y'all saw Michael, y'all listened to his shit. And we caught Michael in a couple of lies. And y'all saw Michael, it's so insane, to sit back to think that you believed Michael so much of what he was saying, even though it was such bullshit. You believed it so wholeheartedly back then. And then you look back at it now and you're like, holy shit. You're like, I can't believe it. Like, you see Michael for who he really is now, and then you watch that video. You watch those videos now, after knowing Michael now. Miss Rachel Lynn in the house, much love, says you weren't even interviewed. Reason because it's all bullshit. I didn't even get interviewed by DSS. I would have been taken to jail had Jacob, his testimony that I gave him drugs, even if he snuck off by himself and smoked some, and then just happened they made him say that I did it, that I gave them drugs. They wouldn't even known it, and Jacob would have had drugs in his system. I would have gone to jail anyway, even though I didn't give him shit. Had he snuck off and smoked it on his own, Because they tested him. They tested that boy. They probably tested his hair follicles. They probably tested his urine. If in fact they called DSS. You just don't fucking know anything. They didn't call DSS because it was all bullshit. Had they called DSS, man, I'd have had that on my record. Or had Jacob had drugs in his system. True or false? You heard from Grandpa himself saying that DSS was involved. He asked Mike, DSS is involved? Mike looked right dad in his face and lied to him. Oh yeah, they're involved. They already called. They're doing an investigation. Had dad all worked up thinking that I had damn, or I don't think that dad believed much of it anyway. Like I say, I watched dad completely lie. Saying that I was kicked out despite the fact that I left. Quada Puta Mata says the only person who gave the nephews drugs was Jennifer's 25-year-old boyfriend. Jennifer's boyfriend with him. Jennifer's boyfriend Kyler from the Fuck Gang, the one that had Jonathan overdose on PCP. Let me see here. Let me see here. No, I don't see where I have the video. Damn it. There's a video. Like I said, my cousin had it. The Resident Evil AMC, what is up? Big Roy 38 says DDP yoga for life. Bang! I might have to try some of that DDP yoga, bro. Got my dude Scott Hall up and moving again, man. Got him off the razor's edge and back to living again. And he looked damn good, too. DDP looks damn good, man. He looks svelte. He doesn't look, just like bulky or plasticky, man. He looks fit. He looks damn healthy, Maybe I should try me some yoga. I got to start exercising soon, and maybe DDP yoga might be where it's at. So let's take a look at kid behind a camera. Nothing going on over there. No, Michael's still good. Nothing bad news. Except for the fact that him and Bridget are over, apparently. I don't know what that's about. I see Fatty talking more shit about Dougie. Like I say, much love to Dougie. He's the man. And it took a lot of balls for Dougie, to come forward and tell, admit that I didn't hit Bridget that night. Despite the fact that there was zero footage, despite the fact that Bridget had the camera video recorder in her hand. You think she stopped the damn camera? Despite the fact that they had fucking cameras, security cameras put up. Remember whenever damn Tina egged Grandpa's house and then egged Michael's house? And then damn Michael got security for him, but not Grandpa? And got security cameras. He even had security sitting in his driveway, but not Grandpa's house. After Grandpa's house got egged. I'll never forget it, guys. Fucking Tina and Savage. Isaac's friend Savage. Yeah, the one he keeps talking about his friend Savage live. Isaac and Savage and Tina were harassing Dad on a fucking daily basis and threatening to damn poison the dogs. I had to walk out there all times of the day and make sure the dogs weren't eating weird random cuts of meat. You know what I mean? They had Dad's 55 Chevy in the Craigslist. I was just chilling in the house one day, knock at the door. This old man is at the door, wanting to look at, talking about the 55. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's nice. Blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, yada yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, yada yada yada. And he's like, yeah, yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, it's a car. It's an old car. Yeah, my dad loves it. And the old man, he finally gets aggravated, and then he's like, all right, let's cut the crap. How much do you want for it? And I'm like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Well, Tina and her friend Savage and had gotten together with their little trolls, and they fucking put Dad's 55 on Craigslist. The guy shows me his phone right here. They had Dad's 55 on fucking Craigslist, man. I had to sit there and damn deal with everybody that showed up wanting to see the damn car, wanting to know how much. I'm like, guys, it's not for sale. Cotty Wample says AGP's car is gone. I don't know. Michael hadn't shown it in a while. Let's not all start wondering where the car is, because Michael will probably throw some more McDonald's food all over it, some more fast food on it, claiming that Tina vandalized it. But anyway, yeah. So I'm sitting there one night talking about the egging, man. I'm getting the boys ready for school for the next day. I got done cleaning after dinner, had the boys taking their showers, and made sure that their homework and all that shit was accounted for. And I remember Johnny was in the shower, and I was in the bedroom, kind of playing my game, kind of half-ass, making sure that the kids were doing their thing, not being too strict on them or whatever. And just kind of like looking out the corner. All right, y'all, kind of get your asses to bed. Papa get up, he's gonna get you or some shit. Playing my game. Fuck, 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 fuck. And Johnny, make sure you're fucking washing your ass. Don't just stand under, in the shower, but not in the water, because Johnny would have this fucking habit. Johnny would have this habit where he'd get in the shower, or he'd get in the bathroom, he'd turn the shower on, but he wouldn't get in it. Or he'd get in the shower, but he wouldn't stand in it. He would just like his feet and stuff. I would notice Johnny would would leave the shower, and his hair would be too dry and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? He ain't been showering. He's still got dirt marks on him from, So I'll make sure you're showering, Johnny. And next thing you know, I'm hearing like, it sounds like it's hitting the wall. It's like, it was like at random intervals like that, man. It was like, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Something banging on the fucking house. Or initially, I thought that Johnny done fell in the shower. I'm like, oh shit, this boy. I told him to wash his ass and fucking suds his feet, and now he's done slipped and fell in the fucking shower. You know what I mean? So I run to the shower. What the hell? And Johnny's going, what the hell? He don't know what's going on. It's not him, And then so I go to walk to the fucking door to see what's going on, and I hear a car skid out. So I run to the front door and I bust out the front door, and I look back at the house, man, and it's fucking lousy with eggs, dude. Like they annihilated Dad's house with like fucking like 50 eggs, man. And so like instantly I call the cops. I'm like, boom. Here's what happened. We don't know who we didn't say nothing neither about the egging neither. We called the police. We made a report, And then we kept it quiet. We didn't say anything. And then the next day, Tina went live with like some guy named Nifty Nation or some shit. And who remembers this? Said that she admitted, yeah, I egged their house. And we said, boom, got your ass. Because we had done filed a police report. The police came out and they talked with us, and then they talked to the neighbors across the street, wanted to see if they saw anything. And the neighbor came outside and they walked out to the road, and the neighbor said he didn't see anything. But as he got up to the end of his road or whatever, he noticed there was like 30 more eggs, dude. Big, fat fucking eggs, like yay big. And and yeah, they were like, I guess they had dumped out all these eggs. I guess they went. Apparently, what they did is they came in, they pulled in, and as you know, Dad's drive, where we lived, it was a dead end. So they came in, they pulled in, they turned around, they came back, they pulled on the neighbor's side across the street, pulled into the grass across the street from the house. They got out, they dumped all the eggs onto the ground in front of them, so that they weren't just hucking out of damn cartons. You know what I mean? They assembled all their ammo in front of them, and then on like I guess the count of three, they just started fucking going like Will Ferrell on Elf, just bam, 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 and they destroyed Dad's house with eggs. And I was like, damn, like holy shit, it was fuck. I called the cops and they came out and they took a report. And yeah, come to find out the next day, Tina went live and admitted she fucking threw eggs on the house. Her and Savage laughing about it, making jokes. Savage like, yeah, I also put Grandpa's car on Craigslist. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna dump wet cement into it. Dad had to live with this shit, with this lady. That's what you want to call her. And that's Isaac's friend. That's Isaac's best friend now. It's sad. And Dad was scared. It was right after Dad's surgery, you all. You remember right after Dad had the back surgery, he had fucking cancer cut from around his spine. Savage and Tina and a lot of other trolls and haters were like, oh, it's just skin cancer. It's no big deal. But it was wrapped around Dad's spine, man, and he was scared to fucking death. And he was fresh out of surgery. Still had damn gauze and bandages on his back. And they egged his house while he was sleeping. I ran out after him. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know what I was facing running out there, but I straight ran out blindly into the dark. Don't know if I was going to get shot at, stabbed. All I know is to get out there and try to fucking help defend the house for your old man. David James says Tuna was cringe. Yeah, because she always thought that she was bigger than Grandpa. She always felt like she didn't get her fair share. Like something was holding her back. Like it was Grandpa's fault or Kid Behind a Camera's fault that she didn't have 1 million subscribers herself or something. You know? She always felt like it was somebody else was holding her down and holding her back. Somebody else's fault that she wasn't excelling in life the way that she wanted. And how many people do we know like that out there? Shout out Yvette Sahara. Much love to you. What's up with you? Thank you for joining. 205 people watching. I love you all. 95 likes. Give me 200 likes, man. Throw me some likes. Let's try to make those likes match the damn viewers watching right now. If you're here watching and you're a supporter, or you're the converted, huh? Oh, if you've always believed in me, Or if I've just recently won you over. If you're wolf pack. Hmm. Hold on to that. I don't think I'm going to share that one. No. That's not a grape. No grapes in my DMs really right now. Fatty over here still talking shit about Doug. Still nothing from kid behind a camera. But yeah, man. And then we got we got the houses egged, and Michael called security. Oh, check this out. Michael got his house egged too, right, guys? Didn't even know it. They went to Michael's house and they egged the side of his house closest as you're coming in. They egged that like close to his bedroom and shit. And I guess they sleep so fucking hard. They didn't hear their house get pelted with fucking 10, 12 eggs. They didn't even know it until after they woke up like 2 o'clock the afternoon the next day. And I was like, yo, man, we've been assaulted, man. Grandpa's house was under attack, was under fire. Michael, where the fuck have you been? Then we go to Michael's house. What up, Amber, Yvetta, Robin, Peekaboo, Dave Golden? You out, bro? I mean, David James, you out? Says stay golden. Much love, James. We love you, bro. But then they would realize that they got their house egged too, and then Michael was like, "Oh hell no!" Hired security, hired cameras, installed cameras, security cameras too. Had fucking security sitting out at the end of his driveway watching porno at night. I know because I snuck up on the fuckers. Like, let's see what they're watching. I got up close. I'm like, no, God. Swear to God, dude. Fucking rent a cops watching porno in Michael's driveway, waiting for the big bad tuna to troll on through and egg the house again. But there was never any security at Grandpa's house. I promise you that. So that was a sad story. You know what I mean? Quata Puta Mata says, did the security have firearms? They had flashlights. I didn't see any firearms. Not sure. They might have had a license to carry. I think they were, I don't know. I thought they were some Atina. They used to be some Atina's friends or something. Like they were a low level outfit. I know I thought I almost got fucking killed one night, guys. Like I swear to God, I came walking back from the store late one night and cut across the yard, uh, uh, walking back to the pool house. And I got right around probably the Tahoe or something like that. And all of a sudden, flashlight hit me dead in the fucking eyes. And he said, freeze right there. And dude, I almost shit my pants, dude. I literally like froze the fuck up. Man, it was just like time flashed before my eyes. I was literally waiting for just a flash and a bang, and then just fall over dead or wake up dead. You know? And I was like, and then they were, it took a couple seconds, and they were like, "Oh, geez, it's just fucking you." The camera came, I mean, the flashlight came down, and I still couldn't fucking see. I'm like, it's just me. And how much do you think Michael paid them motherfuckers to sit and watch him while he slept? Meanwhile, I was over there watching Grandpa while he slept. Mind you there. Cotty Wample says, I want the video of you putting the letter in his mailbox. Yeah, who remembers when Michael did the damn video of him saying that I was leaving letters in the mailbox? Just damn. But except that it was like his handwriting. Peekaboo. Says 129 likes, 211 watching. Yeah, we don't have them likes. We don't have them likes matching them damn watching, man. You all can't be, we can't have 80 something haters here watching, can we? 120 subscribers to, or should I say, let's see here, 130 subscribers to 80 haters. That doesn't sound right, man. Sounds like some of you guys just ain't hitting that damn buzzard. If you don't hit that buzzard, that means you are guest mob. If you don't hit that like button, that means you're fucking slob mob, man. That means you don't like me. That means you believe all the bullshit that Michael and Bridget and Isaac have tried to shove down your throats for the last 5 years. Is that how it is? 215 people watching, 147 likes, 150. That's like 63 people watching that are haters, 62 watching that are haters. Yeah, man. If you ain't hitting that like button, man, you're slob mob. You take up and condone all the bullshit that they have pulled for the last 5 years. I'm not the only person. My daughter, my ex, they're not the only people that have been doxxed. 164 likes, 215 watching. Are y'all really trying to tell me that there's that many slob mob out here in the world? It doesn't seem like it, because Fatty has just cracked 300 followers. Fatty just cracked 300 followers. You can't break fucking hardly 30 likes. Can't be that many. 175 likes, 212 watching. That's wonderful. Oh my God, Popper Jack said Isaac had 36 viewers in their live stream last night. You're bullshitting me. Holy shit, Popper, send me a screenshot of that. They were live last night, and Isaac only had 36 viewers. I love it. Isaac tries to say, oh, well, that's not my channel. It doesn't matter. I can be on anybody else's channel. I was on Dago's channel. Much love to Dago, and I'm not trying to knock him. But I went on Dago's channel, and I didn't even share it. And he had 100 people watching. Cotty Wample says, you mean Whitney Mob. Yeah, he means Whitney Mob because that's Whitney's channel. It's not Isaac's channel. He's done admitted numerous times that the reason that channel fails and is failing is because it's Whitney's channel. It's not his channel. Despite the fact that I can go on a friend like Dago's channel and help him get over 100 viewers, Popper sits there on, I don't even know if I'd sit in for 36 viewers, bro. I'd be like, you know what? I got to go. It reminds me of the time that Isaac had 36 people watching at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he was telling his damn his supporters and his moderators to Google Charlie. Wog Boy, much love to Australia right there, bro. Says Isaac posted on Twitter he was so high he couldn't remember anything, and all this while his kids are with him. Doesn't say much for the judicial system allowing him custody and under the influence. Well, we don't know exactly what all's going on with custody and et cetera with Isaac and Nikki and the kids right now. You know, like they supposedly came to terms to some sort of agreement, despite the fact that he was said that she couldn't have the kids, that he was never going to let her see him again, that he was going to have her arrested and sent to prison for SA on a minor, that she was a pedophile. You know, despite the fact that he had some stranger or a rat follow her around on her birthday and video record her drunk in the club, making an ass out of herself. He's still gonna let her see the kids, and supposedly looked like she was in his bed the other night. Didn't he share something on Twitter, guys? Let me show you this. He shared a picture of somebody in his bed the other night, and it looks an awful lot like Nikki. I'm like, holy shit, really? Really? After all that shit that y'all have done to each other, all this shit you put this woman through, all the exposing. Where's this picture at? Erica showed me earlier, and I got to show you all because it does look like Nikki. And you know, it makes you almost feel bad for her. You know, it's like she was, you know, if she did go back, you know that it was a forced situation, that that he held the kids over her head or some sort of shit. And I'm hoping that that's not the case. I'm really hoping that she's staying away and that she's getting her shit together and that she's earning her kids back, getting back into her kids' lives on that note. But there is a picture here, if I can find it. I can't find it. I don't know where Erica found it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. But it looks like it. Oh, check this out. Fatty and then went live last night playing video games with a whopping 38 people watching. Look, 51 minutes ago he had started the stream. 38 people watching. Holy garbage, dude. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Even if it's Whitney's channel, it's still embarrassing for her to have a big draw like Isaac guest, and they can only bring in 38 people. Only 38 people gave a fuck that Isaac was live, that Isaac was there, showing his presence, bestowing his presence upon Slob Mob. Only 38 people were watching. 179 likes compared to 217 people watching. So I can almost get that maybe 30 people, 30 Slob Mob watching. That's all of them watching, listening to what I've got to say to, so they can go back to Meatball.
He deleted it. She must be embarrassed.
And Tellel telling them everything I said. So apparently Isaac deleted the picture of Isaac of Nikki in the bed with him. And it looked like Nikki, guys. The ear, the hair. It was from the back. All you saw was an ear, a neck. I'm not so sure it was an old picture neither. Like, how embarrassing is that shit, guys? Holy fuck. David James says Nikki has no shame.
That's ammo for them for years.
I mean, yeah, that's we are going to be able to talk about this shit for years to come. And hell, Isaac gave us so much shit to go with. Watch him. Plank. Oh, here it is. Hey, he's got it. Thank you. Bro, I love my dude right here. I love my dude, Doom, dude. Oh my God. Have a look. Is that Nikki or not? Does that look like Nikki to you all? Here's a picture he took. Looks like his ballin' ass colognes and stuff. Looks like some perfumes and stuff maybe over there. His ballin' colognes. And there's a picture of what appears to be Nikki. After he came forward and told everybody about how she tried to cheat on him with a 15-year-old boy. After he did videos of his son telling people on YouTube that his mom beats him with closed fists. And we can go on and on and on. The videos of her drunk on her birthday. All this stuff that came from Isaac himself, not from us. This is nothing that we made up. Bofa says, why did he delete it so fast? Why did he delete it so fast? Why would he share it then? Like, at some point, they're going to have to come back out and say, okay, we're back together for the kids or whatever. Maybe once tell the truth in their lives, they're back together for the kids, solely for the kids, because there's no love between them. Zero love between them. Isaac has shown that shit. You know? And who knows? But then why would he sit there talking about he got high as fuck and woke up with her sister though? You know what I mean? He tweeted the other day. What's he saying right here though? Like, this is weird about Isaac. Isaac is just a strange individual, a creature, a weirdo. Where's this at? Yeah, look here. He says, "Damn, I was so high I woke up and couldn't figure out how the bitch got beside me. Legit woke up for a few seconds like, who the fuck? Didn't remember until a few minutes later it was Nicole's friend." Look, like, this is weird. Woke up high next to Nicole's friend. First off, how the fuck do you get so goddamn high that you don't know where you are or who you're with? Where were the kids at while you were this high? On what? Ain't no way you fucking smoked a little bit of pot and been like, dude, where's my kids? The fuck? You got to be on some fucking smack or some shit. Which I don't believe anyway. I think that he was taking a stab at Nikki. Nobody wants to be with this. Nobody wants to be with the meatball. Look at him. He legit looks like a fucking meatball. That meatball from damn Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah. Ain't nobody resting up to that. Ain't nobody loving up to that. 183 likes, 198 watching. We all wolf pack up in this bitch. Damn, man. Y'all have permeated. Y'all have stepped forward. Y'all have shown that damn love. Holy fuck. Aiden Cody said he's a real life meatwad. He is. Start calling Isaac meatwad. Or I like meatball better. Meatball just sounds funnier. But yeah, it says let's get this to 200 likes. Come on, y'all, man. 15 more to 200 likes, man. Hook me up. Show me some love. I need the love since Isaac's saying that my numbers are dwindling and they're going down. that I don't have the support anymore. I need the reassurance. Please hit that like button if you hadn't yet. And damn, ain't nobody hitting that like button. What the fuck? Everybody here watching, they've already hit it. They're like, oh shit, I've already hit it. Pumpkin Patch dropping a 5 bomb on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you donating to the cause, man. It sure means a lot to me, and I love you all. I love the support, man, because I mean, dude, I got to tell you, man, Michael and them fucking hate it. Where's it at again? Did I show you all? Did I delete the screenshot? I don't think that I did. Oh, and look at this, by the way. I can't believe that I got this. Look, what's up with this picture? Grim and Bridget. He's got her in a fucking reverse hammerlock or some shit. He's got her in some sort of sexual position. How gross, dude. Like, I'm not talking about Bridget there. I'm talking about the idea, the situation. Do you think that I would ever think it'd be a good idea or even want Erica to pose in a thumbnail like that? Have a friend of mine all bunked, all boosted up behind her? I know you do, lady. You are a respectable woman. Where's kid behind the camera? Yeah, check it out. Michael was so much, in fact, 192. Come on, we're almost at 200. Michael is so pissed off at the fact. He even admits it. He's like, my favorite part is all these trolls. Like, I went into a live stream the other week where they were trying to call me out to do a live panel with Michael. And I'm like, fuck you. I don't need to sit here and argue with your ass, but I can sit here and thump you to death. I'm already winning. What the fuck I need to argue with you about anything? Gent behind a cent. Thank you much for that 5 drop. Much love to you, brother. 193 likes. Show me some love, man. Michael and them, they hate that love so much, man. They fucking cannot stand it. So much Michael even says right here, like, they tried to get me to come into some live streaming and go on panel with Michael on one of his friends' live streams. You know, despite the fact that I'm kicking Michael's ass, good enough right here. Like, Michael wants me to go live. Like, he doesn't talk about Charlie. I don't occupy a single space in his head, and yet here he is on some weird guy's live stream wanting me to debate him. Like, there is no fucking debating, Michael. You've been caught in a damn lie. I'm exposing you constantly. And get over it. You want to go live? You want to debate me? Come on my channel. Mr. Big Balls, come live on my fucking channel. This ain't got shit to do with nobody else but me and you. This is my shit. This is our shit. All these other losers that keep butting themselves into our situations are just looking for some attention. The Isaacs, the Flacos, the Haley Mayos, the D Cracks, the fucking Copper Cabbers. The piggybackers, all piggybacking off the green name. The JPs. Well, fuck yeah. He ain't making no cartoons about living in his mom's fucking attic, is he? No, he's talking about the Green family. That no matter what the hell they ever try to do, that I'll always be a Green, that I'll always be my dad's first son. That I can sit here and share stories with you. Tales of how horrible it smelled on fucking St. Patrick's Day. When dad had to make his goddamn corned beef and hash. Or not corned beef and hash, corned beef and cabbage. How many of y'all had fathers fucking or mothers make corned beef and cabbage regularly on St. Patrick's Day? Because my dad did. And if you think corned beef and cabbage stunk, you never smelled it. after it was processed through Angry Grandpa. God damn. I look forward to the corned beef and cabbage because that was the least stinkiest thing I was going to smell for the next week. You know? Tell y'all stories about, hurting myself and running up to daddy and him telling me, roll around in the dirt a little bit, you be all right. Roll around in the dirt a little bit, you be all right. That's what he'd always say. Toughen up, boy, stop that crying. Hey, look, we hit 200 likes. Yeah! 205 people watching, 200 likes. Thank you all so very much. Dude, like we are permeated. This is almost a 100% permeation right here of supporters to haters, man. And I got to thank you all so very fucking much, man. This really does feel like winning. Big Roy says, thoughts on D-Crack? Well, I feel like D-Crack, man, I feel like he was a follower. I honestly feel like he's very unoriginal. Like his channel was built off of grandpa. Was built off of reacting to our lives. What does that say about a person whose whole online existence is based off of your existence? To only exist and to be known from reacting to what I do with my life. You know? And like at first I didn't mind him because like he was supportive, very supportive of the family. He loved grandpa, and he didn't have anything bad to say about me. You know what I mean? But then once the whole narrative changed and the whole narrative flipped, you know what I mean? And it was all let's go after Charlie with these bullshit lies and shit. I mean, D-Crack was right on board, and he was there to spread that narrative and to do his reactions, and to disparage me at a time when I was at my lowest. I mean, do I hold any ill will towards D-Crack? No, I don't. Do I not like him? No, I don't not like him. You know what I mean? Uh, is he one of those people that could be forgiven and is forgiven? Yeah, I got no problem, obviously, with D-Crack. He has never done nothing to me personally, and nothing that he did, none of his videos, against me, really made a damn in the end. It didn't cause as much damage as they were all hoping that it would. You know what I mean? That they had me at my lowest, at my weakest. I was down, but I was never out. You know, you guys have seen me push through it all, man. You guys have seen me at my lowest. You've seen me at my highest. No pun intended. You guys are seeing me right now at my healthiest, and my most thriving. You know, got our own place. Granted, it's a trailer, but I mean, who gives a shit? It's our home. It's Penny's trying to defend it right now against maybe something cats. Penny trying to steal their cat food. Are those chicken Caesar wraps done? Yeah. Erica made Caesar chicken wraps. How do you say it? Chicken Caesar? Chicken Caesar wraps? Chicken Caesar wraps. And I want that. And all of a sudden I want some chili to go with it or something. But I can't, man. I'm trying to stay on this damn diet, man. Like I said, I hit 185 yesterday morning. And then today after work, I looked myself up and I'm 188, man. And I was a little discouraged. I'm like, fuck. And I'm not eating much. But I pushed back up to 188, man. And I'm like, shit. Well, then you know what? I'm just going to have myself a meatball sub from fucking Firehouse tonight, is what I said. I was about to tell Erica, what do you want from Firehouse where I'm cheating tonight? 207 likes, 204 watching. Holy shit. Our likes have outgrown the viewers. And the viewers aren't that bad. Over 200, man. I love it. And so I was a little demoralized, man. I was like, fuck. Like I'm just gonna give up a little bit for the night. Thought maybe I can go ahead and eat something good, something fatty, and maybe kickstart my metabolism or some shit, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have myself a chicken Caesar wrap for dinner. Healthy portion of it, yes. And then tomorrow I'm gonna drink myself a shake like normal. And then maybe we'll stop and get us a sandwich or something on our hike up South Mountain. We're going hiking tomorrow, dude. We're gonna go on a good long hike. Get our exercise in. Penny ain't been out for a while. And yeah, we're gonna get out and enjoy nature, enjoy each other. Dago, Dad, what is up, brother? Thank you for joining, man. You're coming in at the tail end, bro. Ain't gonna be on here too much longer, man. It's 8:45. I'm getting hungry. Dan Irie says, "Have you been to Substation?" We went to Substation last week, didn't we? We went to Substation 2 for the first time since the last time I was there. When I got into it with that lady, I was kind of a dick. I apologize, but I stayed away for like 4 years, man. We finally went in for the first time last week, and Erica got her a sandwich, and I got me a salad. I actually got myself a bits and pieces salad, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Funny that you ask about Substation right after we went. Look at Fatty. He will not, dude. He is so upset. Look, Charlie, Mike, Isaac, Mike, Isaac, Mike, Isaac, Mike, Isaac. Look, he like literally took the time to sit there and copy all that out. I love it, bro. Like, who started the war, Isaac? Who started this fucking war? Who's the one that went after Charlie on a nightly fucking basis, bro? For years they went after me. And every chance that he gets a moment, he digs at me. But now that we're on top, now that Wolfpack is fucking ruling, bro, Isaac's embarrassed, man. He's fucking embarrassed, bro. He's got nothing on me, bro. While his life is in shambles, man. Mine's up here. Mine's doing a little bit better. And he just wishes that I would shut up. Peekaboo says he's triggered. Absolutely triggered. Speed the Chaser says, ha ha ha, all in caps. All in caps, bro. And he wishes that I would shut up. And look at David James dropped it on me, says, keep on trucking, mate. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. Don't you know, David, that he quoted you today on Twitter? He tried to say that you dropped $400 on me and that you told me to leave all the drama alone. That you told me to move past it, that you were tired of it. Yet here you are tonight talking about keep on trucking, mate. Nah, David, you keep on trucking, man. You keep on pumping that gold. Just so that Isaac can have a little bit to wrap around his neck and brag about. I've never seen somebody brag about the smallest fucking gold chain in my life. If only he's seen the kind of gold that you saw, huh, David? Here we have David telling me, keep on trucking, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Sticking it to them motherfuckers while you're elevating your own game. Jesse's Histories and Mysteries. You have a great weekend. Have an awesome weekend, Charlie and Erica. Enjoy the nature and peace, living your best life. Absolutely living our best life. Also, we've got a vlog for you all. Huh? Yeah. Got a vlog for you all too, man. We actually went to the zoo a couple of weekends ago, and I have yet to make it into a video for you all. Anyone interested in seeing some animals, some lions and tigers and bears? Oh fucking my. We had a good time too. It was a fun day at the zoo, at the world's largest zoo. Right here in North Carolina, baby. Show me some love. Show us some love. 210 people watching, 211 likes. Wonderful. I love you. I love it. Mike Isaac, look, bro, he's like typed it out all in shit. Well, once again, he talks about Dougie, trying to make everyone think Dougie's dying in the hospital. I don't see where Michael's saying anything about it right now. So obviously, either Isaac's sharing a very personal, private matter.
Ask them if they're having fun. If they want you to keep going.
I know, I can keep going.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I'm not going to keep going, man. I'm getting hungry. We've made a good bit of money tonight, though.
No, I just mean like in general.
Oh, I'm going to keep going. And yeah, like I say, there's no reason to stop because every time I do, they throw little stupid ass jabs and shit at me. You know what I mean? They got to come out with some bullshit. Remember last year I was doing so well that JC even moved in with me. And Isaac was so fucking jealous of how good I was doing. The fact that I was able to reach out, and I was doing so good myself that I was able to reach out and offer my good graces and my good fortunes onto my nephew. I was trying to help him out. And I had the ability. And I was talking with the family again, and Isaac was so fucking jealous that he had to kick up shit. That he had to say, oh, Johnny's coming to live with me for the summer. Uncle Isaac boot camp. Who remembers that weird ass shit? Isaac always tries to go in competition with me. With every fucking thing I do, he tries to fucking stay in stride. But the thing is, man, I'm in way better shape than he is. This fucker's never had a fucking job. You can't tell the truth to save his fucking life. He's been caught in so many lies that nobody believes his shit anymore. Saying Dougie's in the hospital is like saying that it's raining outside. I got to go look and see for myself. And if I did find out, I wouldn't say anything because it's obviously a private matter. Yet Isaac thinks that he's part of the family. Once again, here goes Isaac. If it is true, here goes Isaac once again overstepping the boundaries. Thinking that he's agreeing, that he has the right to come out here, to be the first one to tell everybody, oh, Dougie's dying in the hospital, and I'm going to go live and laugh when he does. Not only is he going out here telling everybody Dougie's in the hospital, whether it's true or not true is to remain to be seen. But here he is telling everybody Doug's dying in the hospital while he's laughing about the fact. What does that say about Isaac? Isaac's like, oh, it's not private. It's not private. I had permission to tell people. I don't see where fucking Michael's mentioned it. Let's see here. I'm looking it up. I don't see Michael's tweet 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. Nothing from Michael. Let's see where Bridget is. What's Bridget's Twitter? Bridget West. Let's go look at Bridget's Twitter. Tweets and replies. Lots of bad news going on. Like I say, then again, that could be anything. Michael and Bridget, they love to clickbait about everything. They say bad news, and they come to find out, their favorite restaurant ran out of his favorite cheese or some shit. It's always something clickbaity to get people to go on, to come watch their shit, because life is incredibly boring otherwise. Like I said, Michael used my face for a thumbnail in a video that I had nothing to do with. The video was pretty much him and Grim stuffing their fat faces and standing around awkwardly in random parking lots. And whenever Michael's fan said, "We like Charlie," we don't know who Grim is, we don't like Keemstar, we like Charlie. You want to hear that? I can go ahead and play it for you right now. Look, Fatty's. Oh my God, dude, Fatty. I don't know who Wheeler is. Look, Fatty's trying to say, he's trying to make it seem like I'm losing supporters, despite the fact that we got 216 likes, 208 people watching. I don't see anybody in here talking shit. Let's see here. One person, what did they say? One. Oh my God, look. Wheeler, check this out. Wheeler, Isaac's trying to share this Wheeler account. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. There's Wheeler. Look, Spaz Attack, Spaz. Now look, Cottywomple head V, he's saying the same thing. The same person going on multiple accounts saying the same shit. And Isaac's trying to say, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And Isaac's trying to say that that's me losing followers and supporters. I don't see it, my friend. Where are the numbers? Fatty Zigzag says Fatty screenshotted one troll. If you don't like Isaac and you enjoy me ripping his ass as often as I can, go ahead and say so. Say something about it. Say something about how much you enjoy me ripping Michael and Isaac's ass. Give me a hell yeah. A fuck Isaac. And Isaac's fat. What's your favorite thing that I've exposed about Isaac since I've gone on top this last year? Linda Pindard loves that I've got more followers than Isaac. Get a hell yeah on that. Guerrero says, Charlie, react to the video I sent to you on Twitter about Michael. There's somebody else that wants me to further react, Isaac. There's Lena throwing a party over there. Official Caitlin throwing some wolf and heart. Isaac, I don't see where the haters are at. I don't see where I'm losing my followers. I see V here. Here's V, the same one that is turned out to be Wheeler that you shared a minute ago. Don't hide anybody right now. Don't hide anybody right now. Zigzag says you exposed him as just an obsessed super fan. Beastie Boy says Isaac just weighs a lot, not followers. Lazy Bum says calling all haters. William Gabriel says Isaac's weight. Good Lord. Linda Pinard says you're gaining more than him. Speed the Chaser says false info. Will the cycle ever end? I don't know. It's what he thrives on, or he thrived on. Like I say, these last 6 months have not been very kind to Isaac, and I don't imagine that the next 6 months are going to be any better. M4 Woman likes the fact that I exposed Isaac's nasty bathroom. LOL. Those were gross. Can I share some more of those pictures? Do I still have those in my photos? I didn't want to delete them. Isaac loves running his fucking mouth and saying proof, blah, blah, blah. So I have to kind of, I like to keep some shit on file. Ill. Here's Isaac. Look at his toilet. Look at that toilet. That was the master toilet. Look, it's got poop. Isaac's actually got poop on his throne. Hold on, come on. I'm literally exposing Isaac's shit right now. Look. Look. Hey, Isaac, do you remember that stain right there? That's Isaac's bathroom. Popper Jack. So I'll end the night on a positive note by saying one last thing. F Isaac and his dwindling following. How about that, Isaac? With your 300 followers. Let's show y'all the House of Horrors again. Look, that was his fucking his bottom floor. This motherfucker actually had his children living like this. Look, the washing machine is in the back. They actually wash their clothes in the same room as this shit. Oh my god. Is that like y'all's favorite thing that I exposed to Isaac? Guerrero says, I bet Isaac smells like cottage cheese. Cottage cheeses. He said you smell like plural cottage cheese. I'm loving it, bro. Is this what you really want? Is that what you really want, Isaac? I love it, bro. Ain't no fun when the wolves enter the doghouse, huh? Ow! All that barking and shit stops. Isaac goes from trying to fucking battle head to head. Oh yeah, well this, that, and the third. To Charlie won't stop talking. He's obsessed. I love it. I dare Charlie to shut up. It's like they're trying that reverse psychology shit. He wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't shut up even if I said it made him not look cool. Charlie's gay. If Charlie keeps talking, he's gay. See, he's still talking. He's obsessed. He's gay. We are past middle school, buddy. Dago Dad says this will all be Wolves territory in the next 6 months. Absolutely. They have nothing else left in them, but Charlie won't leave us alone. That's all I hear from his ass anymore. Charlie won't leave us alone. Do something about it. Make me. Show your strength. Drown me out in the numbers. Attack me with the masses, Isaac. I'm begging you. Overwhelm me with your following. Like you used to do. I'm telling you, bro, this ain't 2017 anymore. This ain't 2018 anymore. The good days are gone, buddy. I know you miss the days when you can just go live and just run your mouth and talk shit and have people praise you. And none of this shit was known by anybody. Attack me with the numbers, bro. Overwhelm me. Mob me out. Where is the guest mob at anymore? It doesn't seem like much of a mob, Bubba. Oh, Dago Dad. Dago Dad said guest mob is ghost mob. Oh, tag of the night. Hashtag fucking ghost mob. The wolves have devoured the weak. We have entered the dog kennel. And we have dined on your bones. $220 people watching. Thank you so very much. We haven't dropped really below 200 the whole fucking live stream. We pretty much kept 220. Well, Isaac and them had what, 36 people live the other night? How much again? Let's go ahead and show you one more time. Isaac's going to say it's not real.
You got a panel? You got a panel? You got a panel? You got a panel? Panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on your panel?
Right, you fucking chasing a clout at this point.
You got a panel? You got a panel? You got a panel? You got a panel? Panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on
Isaac's
your panel?
talking about panels, and look at the chat. It is all moderators. Look,
You got a panel? You got a panel?
all moderators in the chat.
Panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on your panel? Can I be on your panel?
Isaac begging to be on people's panels. Let me show you again. 38 people was watching his live stream, y'all. They was live for 51 minutes and only had 38 people watching. I gotta say, man, Ghost Mob is a very apt analogy. Look, Isaac posted 7 minutes ago. 4 likes. Look, 7 minutes ago, 4 likes. 30 minutes ago, 17 likes. 17 likes. Check this out. Raise your hand if you never knew who Isaac Guest was before I had my meltdown. I asked Twitter. 220 likes. 220 likes there, Isaac. 220 people that raised their hand and said, I never knew who the fuck that weirdo was before you had your meltdown, before Michael paid him, before Michael hired him to take you out. Pennywise says he's getting no likes because they're all in here watching us. His 10 fans with 10 accounts each. Jeez, man, you can't fucking get 10 fans to make 10 accounts each to give you 100 likes a post or something, dude. Like, this is fucking embarrassing. So fucking embarrassing, bro. Talking about being high, waking up with his girlfriend, his wife's fucking friend. How long ago? 3:04 a.m. 14 likes. Bro. And besides, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about these little numbers right here. You know? Even if I am beating you by fucking 5 times the amount, you know, it's never been about numbers and views for me. I don't survive off of YouTube. I don't rely on a paycheck from how much people like me, from how much clickbait I can put out there, how many views. No, 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 no. I go out and earn my shit honestly on a daily basis. What I'm doing right here, this is more personal than a quest for views, my friend. This goes deeper than a couple of subscriptions and some AdSense money. I go and I come back time and time again, knowing that I'll go again. It'll be gone again. And guess what? I'll come back again. Continuing to spread my truth, my word, my facts, the fact, the truth. I'll continue to expose you guys on a daily. Why? Because I feel like I must. I feel wronged. I feel jilted. I feel crossed. I have not been forgave yet. Oh my God, forgave. Like I've done anything for a motherfucker to have to forgive me. I have not been asked to be forgiven. Or what the fuck? I don't even know how to fucking say it. Like I'm so fucking caught up in this shit. You know, my family has done all they fucking could to try and destroy me, to fucking disparage my name, to make the worst fucking. They made it the worst fucking lies about me. You know what I'm saying? That I'm standing up for, you know, that has not been rectified. They still stand by their bullshit. Not too hard, mind you. They've deleted all videos and they're really hush hush. I question, and once again, where's DSS to arrest me for giving the boys drugs? Where's Kimberly and Jennifer going to the police to file charges? Didn't Kimberly say almost a year ago, oh, it's finally time. After all this, it's finally time that I go forward. Where are they at? I stand defiant. And they want me to be quiet. They want me to shut up and go away. Why? Because I stand defiant to their bullshit. Diego says there have been no apologies or any truth spoken other than by you. And I'm supposed to just walk away from it. Ollie says Kim is so full of shit. Kim is so full of it, LMAO. Thank you. I appreciate that. And how funny it was. She wasn't going to come forward and go to the police about all this shit until me and mom called DSS on Jennifer for letting the boys get beat up by Jennifer's boyfriend. It wasn't until we started blowing the whistle on everything that was going on over there that they all had to start talking shit. And that Michael did a video saying that I gave Johnny drugs, having Johnny accuse me of giving him drugs. Who remembers that video? Isaac deleted it from his fucking YouTube channel. That's whenever it really fell apart for him. Whenever you all saw the video of Johnny and you're like, no way, Johnny's being manipulated. The wheels really started to fall off after that video. Thank you, Michael. And then Kimberly would come forward to try and take the support and followers from us and try to take the fact off of the idea that the boys were being abused by Jennifer and her boyfriend at the house. Johnny shared it on Twitter himself. That we want justice for the kids. We want the kids to be put somewhere safely. We want motherfuckers to answer for what they're doing to the kids. And what does Kimberly do? Charlie raped me and I'm going to go tell the police tomorrow. Well, go fucking tell them. And I'm waiting on it. I'll be here when they show up. Now we'll go to court for this shit and then I'm going to sue your fucking asses. Guerra says, I saw a Twitter not so long ago that Kim only blamed your friend Mike. She changed the story because of Michael. And all this shit has come to light. Now here I am standing up and I'm fucking talking. I'm telling it how it was and it's making a lot of sense. And a lot of you are like, huh, holy shit. And the story's turning, the perception is changing. And now Michael and Isaac want me to shut up, to go away. That's a fucking win for me, buddy. This is an absolute win for me. 210 people watching, 229 likes. Official Caitlin says, I'm sure Dougie is okay, Charlie. Damn right. Dougie's a fucking fighter, man. Love you, man. And I'm sure Dougie has been dealing with, health issues. He was suspiciously absent for his birthday. You know, we didn't hear nothing from Dougie for a few days. I still sent him out his birthday wishes, but I didn't hear from him. And you know what? I didn't ask him neither. Because I didn't want mine and Dougie's relationship. Here, you know, since his last flare up, to be all about how ill he is and stuff. You know what I mean? I would want to talk to Dougie about uplifting stuff, and how we're tearing Isaac's ass apart. Because Dougie did not like Isaac, man. Isaac is another one that that did all he could to go after Dougie. Look at this shit. Uh, Fatty still once again talking about Dougie drifting away. Look, he's talking about Dougie being in the hospital like he was some sort of fucking friend, bro. Like even if Dougie was in the hospital, like who are you to sit there and fucking talk about Dougie like that when you've done nothing to make his life easier these last few years? Dougie had that flare up a couple of months ago, and it was everybody's chance. It was a second chance for everybody to come together and squash that shit, for Michael and Bridget to do the right thing and let Dougie have his last days, live peacefully. And they wouldn't fucking do it. That they continued to call him Dungy, Dung, and blah, blah, blah. That Isaac's talking about calling Dougie's hotel a hospital room, talking shit to him and laughing and joking, sharing pictures. Lazy Bum says Isaac just wants attention. Ain't that some shit? Isaac don't care what kind of attention he gets, as long as everybody's paying attention to him. It ain't about Grandpa. It ain't about Dougie. It ain't about Michael. It ain't about me. It's all about Isaac. Isaac's all about Isaac. Pulling through, trying to pull on my heartstrings with a man that meant nothing to him. Stop it, bro. And the sad day that that Doug does pass on into the next reality, be a day that you are going to have shit all over your face, friend. Michael and Bridget, too. Y'all are going to be the ones with the legacy of talking shit about the man, not giving him a moment's peace all the way to his dying day. That if what you're saying is true right now, and I can neither confirm nor deny, because I don't know. Well, it's a private situation. Even if it were true, here you are tonight talking shit about the man. That Dougie, look, that he's anticipating Dougie dying sometime soon so that he can get people watching. Look at this. Look at that. He literally thinks that he's going to get 1,000 people watching his live stream when Dougie dies. He just said that, guys. Can you believe that shit? This is the guy we're dealing with. looking to make a profit off of Dougie. A passing. One person says they don't believe that this is Nikki in the bed, laying next to him. Says she looks skinnier. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me, bro, because either way, in the end, it's all just dumbass troll games that Isaac's playing with his own life, his own wife, his own kids. And if that isn't the most embarrassing fact of the night, then I don't know what is. His own life, his own family is a cruel troll of a joke to him. Nothing more. So that's all I got to say about that. What do you guys think? Pretty good live stream tonight. Telling stories, talking shit, exposing monsters. I think it was a pretty good live stream. Made a little bit of money. Thank you all that donated, that all showed your love and support, man. To over 200 people watching steadily, 232 likes. Holy shit. We crushed it. Absolutely crushed it tonight, man. I kept my cool, my calm. I think I handled it very maturely. I really feel like I have displayed a vast amount of growth in my life, especially over these past couple of months, man. Dago Dad, I love you back. Lazy Bum, I love you, man. Lena says, well done. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gent behind a sentence says Friday nights are the best to go live. Yeah, maybe I know I tend to sometimes go live at weird times, man. I'm going live on a Tuesday at 5 because I got to work tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. But it felt good going live tonight. I enjoyed it. You know, touched on a lot of topics, addressed a lot of issues. And like I say, I really feel like I handled myself maturely, concisely, and bravely. Dago's going to go live after this. Everybody go follow Dago Dad and the kid. They're going live tonight, man. They always have a trip. Going crazy, ragging on Fatty and them, and discussing their own issues. You know what I mean? It's not always just about us and Fatty and what's going on. You know, it's also about them too. You know, and yeah, I support that. You know, so everybody go follow them, show some love, and yeah, part 2 of the stream will continue. Bofa says, Dago, drop your channel. Dago, go ahead and drop your link in the chat. David James says, correction. That's for when Isaac dies. What a piece of shit. What did you say, David? Let me see here. Okay, anyway, David just says he's anticipating your death, Isaac, and that you're a piece of shit. This is the same guy that you tried to highlight last night, saying that he gave me $400 and told me to quit with the drama. He literally just said that you're a fat ass. Yeah. BC Riggs says, looking skinny, Charlie. I'm feeling skinny, man. I'm feeling good, baby. Don't I look good? Come on, man. Man, no second chin, man. My frump is gone, bro. Come on, man. Take a look, bro. I'm tight. I'm not tight. I'm not tight like a tiger yet, but I'm thinking about getting myself some exercise equipment. I'd like to get me an exercise bike, and I'd like to get me a curl bar because I'm gonna get right, baby. I'm gonna get so fucking right, man. Like I'm so proud of myself, man. Like quitting drinking and alcohol and shit is one thing, you know what I mean? And that's a very hard battle to overcome, you know, and I'm so very thankful, and that will always be my number one accomplishment is getting off of drugs and alcohol, you know. But I got to tell you, man, to test myself, you know, and my will, man, I got to tell you, man, I went to the store tonight and I bought air. What did I buy you from the store, baby?
When?
Tonight.
Cake and donuts.
I bought my baby cake and donuts for her. I said, "What do you want? What do you want for dinner? I'll go get it for you before I go live. I want cake and donuts and milk." And I said, "Damn it!" I said, "I got you, baby." Went to the store, bought her cake, bought her donuts and shit, brought it home, got it in the house, and I ain't touching it.
I've been healthy too, and I'm not even on a diet.
Right? You're just healthy in general. Erica is just, you know, she was raised right. You know, learned to eat her vegetables and shit, and didn't find them gross and shit. Me growing up, you know, like we ate all whenever food was in the house, we ate it up because we didn't know when food was going to enter the house again. You know, and it was always food that was bad for us. Nene, have a great night. I'm about to head out here too. I'm about to get off of here too, so don't worry about it, man. You have a great night. Thank you for following, supporting as always, and showing the love, man. Much love. I really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, man, to you know, to really sit to I've really been testing myself, man. I've really been my will, you know, and how badly do I want to lose the weight? How badly do I want to look and feel good? You know what I mean? And and here I am, you know. I've lost over 20 pounds, man. I sat on the scale January 1st after Golden Corral. I remember I was like, that's our last hurrah, babe, the Golden Corral, which sucked by the way. And then I came home and I stepped on the scale and I was 212 pounds. You know, tonight I'm weighing in at 188. That's fucking 24 pounds right there, guys. And I'm super proud of myself for it, man. Like I am, man. I feel like I can do almost any damn thing. As long as I put my fucking mind to it, as long as I want it, I can do it. And that's where I'm at in life. That's where I'm at. And I'm loving it. I love all of you, man. Scott Johnson, Lazy Bum, Star Meadows, Linda Pittard, Ollie, Big Bambino. I'm the Big Bambino. Gotta watch that movie soon. Pennywise, we love you, bro. Thank you for moderating for me, man. Thank you for having me. Dago, much love to you, man. Hopefully y'all's live stream goes well tonight. Hopefully it's lit. Everybody go check out Dago Dad and them. They will be going live momentarily after me. And continue to show some Wolfpack love and support. You know, as Dago tries to continue to create and build, you know, his own community. You know, I applaud that. Like I say, I'm not the type. I'm not like Isaac. I'm not gonna uh, uh, be vindictive. You know, if you guys, you know, do great and y'all make y'all's own channels and start collecting super chats and shit like that and creating your own communities, I applaud that. You know, there's nothing like it, and you know, I feel like everybody should have their own community and their own, you know, profitable, you know, YouTube channel, you know, and support group, you know, that has their back no matter what. Because I got to tell you, man, it's a very good feeling, you know, and I don't envy it upon anybody that deserve it anyway, you know. David James says, Isaac, stop talking shit, you fucking loser. This is the guy that you said told me to shut up last night, Isaac. This is the guy that gave me $400 and said, "Stop with the drama." He literally just said, "Fuck you." And I'm loving it, bro. Jenny Phillips, Riley's Train World, Guerrero, Cabron, Lazy Bum, Peekaboo, Scott Johnson, Jenny Phillips, Dago Dad. I love you all. I'm getting off of here, man. And hopefully I'll have a vlog for you tomorrow night. Thank you all. Have a great night. And continue to do the right thing, damn it. Peace. Oh, man. Woo!